Hey everybody, it's Newf. I'm back with another video. I'm the gamer who's good enough to game with, but not good enough to invite to a podcast. In the meantime, and speaking of podcasts, big shout out to team over at BGST, the Console Corner, and a variety of other podcasts who've been doing a great job kind of summarizing up E3 and you know, definitely keeping it Xbox focused. Cool stuff. Now, let's get down and chat about E3, shall we? And let's start with the games first overall, and we'll go with Microsoft since they started the show. I think they killed it overall, and the only thing that took the wind out of Microsoft sales this year was the fact that most of these games we knew about, a lot of it was leaked prior to, but still a great showing. Gears of War 4 looking smooth as butter and sick as hell. Can't wait to dig into that one. Dead Rising 4 may have been one of the biggest surprises of the show. It is looking fantastic, and if it's shaping up to be half as good as number 3, we're in for a real treat. State of Decay 2 also looking fantastic, and what's up with all these zombie games and the infatuation with the living dead? Forza Horizon 3, that is going to be stellar. You can count on me picking up a copy of that one at some point. Recore looked a little bizarre, but really cool at the same time. I'm really interested to see how that shapes up. And Sea of Thieves could be a sleeper hit of the show. A lot of people looking forward to it, and you know, if it's anything like the pirate battles and the ship fighting that we saw in Assassin's Creed 4, I think we're in for a really cool game there. I love the custom controller concept as well, maybe being able to make your own Xbox controller with the different color schemes. That is pretty cool stuff. One odd omission was Crackdown, but I suspect we'll probably see more of that at Gamescom. Moving now to Sony, God of War 4, quite possibly my game of the show. I've been looking forward to that for a while. Kratos is old and haggard, but he still kicks some ass. Horizon's looking pretty cool, although a little weird as well. Days Gone also looking kind of neat. Looks like, you know, like a cross between The Last of Us with zombies that came straight out of World War Z. We've got Spider-Man looking cool, but here's the thing with Sony's show. Most of these games are like a mile out. I suspect we won't even see half of them for at least 16 months, maybe 24 months, if they even show up on release date. I mean, that's how it goes with Sony, right? Weirdest game of the show, definitely going to put that one on. That Death Stranding game from Hideo Kojima production. That looks odd as heck. Who knows? A naked Norman Reedus walking around through a trailer. Maybe he's going to take on some dead sea life or something. Who the heck knows? That one is looking weird. Nintendo, well, I'm going to get to them in just a few moments. That's right, Nintendo. Those guys showing off Zelda, it's always a hit. It looks awesome, but are they a little too late? I think Nintendo's been on life support for a while, and this is pretty much the last kick of the cat for the Wii U. I won't be surprised if they bring over a version of this new game to the new NX platforms. And while they always bring out a Pokemon game, and to be honest, and I don't mean to offend anyone by this, but I could really give a shit about Pokemon. Those games are a little too weird for me. Let's get down to, well, actually, let's stick with the games for just 1 second. And probably the saddest part about the games for the next 6 to 7 months or more is that 2 of the biggest sellers probably this year are going to be remasters, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Skyrim Remastered. Now, they both look fantastic, and they're both games, to be quite honest, I might end up picking up just because I love the old ones so much, but still, it's a sad fact that some of the remasters will definitely outsell some of the new IPs. On a hardware front, well, Microsoft just killed it. Not only did they bring out the slick and sexy Xbox One S, which I will definitely be picking up later on this summer or fall, they also dropped the bomb, which is the Scorpio, or Project Scorpio. And the power is just off the freaking hook. I cannot wait to see more about Scorpio. Chances are at some point I will definitely want one. The ability to do 4K gaming in 60 frames per second sounds pretty enticing. Very interesting show indeed. So I'll be back with more eventually, but that is my summary on E3. It was pretty damn good overall. Thanks for watching.